And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. Grab near the sticks. It's Howard. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Hand off to the single back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Big guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Important second down play coming up. On the run, it's Robinson. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They'll hand it off. Throws a stiff arm. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They're going to run it here. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Empty set now, 5 wide. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quick completion to the tight end.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Breaking free at midfield. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands, it's Williams. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? He shreds the tackle. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Had a chance to get him down. The defender could not do it, and it results in a huge gain.
Yeah, it looked like they had a hand on him near the line of scrimmage, but he is so strong, he's able to run through that. Let's give credit to the receivers downfield because anytime...
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
He'll throw it now, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Verrier. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
That's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then you see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down after that previous play. Looking for some space. It's Williams. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. The Terrapins have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. But give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw, looking to scramble. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
No problem. Knocks it right through. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Spot the ball at the 22. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Thrown quickly. Caught in the right flat. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. And he drops back in the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Terrapins will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Terrapins will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's McCray. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. In the clear at the 20. Powerful running into the secondary. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
What really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
The Sun Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, ASU. Strong game by this quarterback. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Well,
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this two-point conversion. Nice call.
Now they get set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking tackles. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Using his legs, it's Williams. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to find some room. It's Robinson. And the freshman brings him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And the Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's going to be stopped short. The two-point try fails. They're still down by 2. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Off the play fake on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. So second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And there's the handoff. And the ball to the ground. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Now it's second down here. Great job of the defense pushing him back on first down. They look to throw it here on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Will come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's complete downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. In the red area, it's Williams. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal, and here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got...
Touchdown, Terrapins. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. And last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the single back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. 2nd and 10 here. And the back gets the football. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the option play. The back's got it on the pitch. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late game comeback victory. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage. And the drive keeps going.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
On the run, it's Brown. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Brown. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Defense flexing. They stop him again at the 1-yard line. Now it'll be 3rd down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the defense calling time here with 26 seconds to play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The Terrapins churn out another 1st down. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Gives it to the back. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to 27.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch.
Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Will kick this deep to start us off. This one will be fair caught. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019, but Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now can you...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
That's one of the more impressive drives that I've seen in a long time. They did not throw the football, and this running back got behind that big offensive line, just moved the ball all the way down the field, and then finally into the end zone. That is very discouraging for this defense.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Fighting off the defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield, Leonard Fournette, and, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he'll set up to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Get some blocks. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Georgia. Who just sprints into the end zone. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. And we've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll field it close to the 50. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. First down here for this offense. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter.
Georgia 14, LSU 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Same tailback, another carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Dogs will try to keep this drive moving. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. The attempt is no good. He missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff to the back. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Georgia 21, LSU 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if we give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That's reeled in. It's Keene. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Short connection to the tight end here. And the game just good enough for a 1st down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Testing the right side here. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. It's like one more play here before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it's field. The returner trying to create good field position here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Turner trying to create good field position. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers.
It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Here's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Handoff to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So after missing the earlier field goal attempt, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Oh, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner looking to create better field position. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll feed the back again. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Thorne. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackle made after just a short gain. To begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Snags a quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game. Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking to throw it deep. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump in front here in the 4th.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And now the handoff. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Game makes it 2nd and medium. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That pass is caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Keene. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking to throw again. And here comes a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game thanks to the defense. They love to work the clock, but they can't throttle back here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The back's got it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
And they'll kick it away here. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. The returner is brought down. Gets to start with the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
It's caught downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down to the 46-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, Kurt, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw